Wait, what? Are we recording a video? Ali?
Yes, we are.
Oh, okay.
Bro, it's about housing, घर पे रहने का कैसे करना है.
Oh, acha. So, as you can see, guys, we are back after a gap. This was my punch. Actually.
I like that.
Yeah. So, let us adjust the background, because, yeah. So, this is the most asked question we get during, like whenever it's the season to come here, like fall or spring. He and me, we get a lot of questions for students making unreal requests like, hey bro, we want apartment, can I stay in your room?
तुम्हारे घर पे रख लो ना मुझे.
रखो
ना. रखना. ऐसे लोग पूछते हैं, ऐसे लोग बोलते हैं.
और कुछ रिक्वेस्ट तो बहुत मतलब आई डोंट नो लाइक हाउ पीपल थिंक दैट वी कैन डू दिस थिंग्स. मुझे तो एक लड़के ने पूछा था कि ब्रो कैन यू गो टू कैसल पार्क एंड सी इफ दिस रूम अवेलेबल्स फॉर मी. मैं कौन हूँ तेरे लिए ब्रो? तू है ब्रो बट यू आर नॉट माई ब्रो. कि तू क्यों मुझे बोल रहा है कि मैं जाके तेरे लिए अपार्टमेंट ढूंढूंगा? ये तेरा काम है. आई विल गिव यू डायरेक्शन बट यू हैव टू एक्ट ऑन इट. बोलो और कुछ क्वेश्चंस हो गए तो.
See, the thing is that there's a lot of ways that you can get a house. Not just for CSUSB. You go to any university in the US. There's a lot of ways that you can get it. I was lucky enough कि मेरा जो studies में senior है, but age में मेरे से कम है. Saad. I knew him from India, so I knew where to go if I'm going to CSUSB. I know where I have to live. लेकिन there's a lot of ways that you can do it. Before I even met Saad, right? There was a lot of research that I was doing. जैसे कि for example, इंडिया में Yocket बोल के जो है, there's an app for it, there's a website. You can talk to other students going to the US for the same take-in. कि for example अगर fall में हो रहा है, winter में हो रहा है, for whatever, you can talk to other students going to any other university. You can talk to them. Seniors से बात करो. You can reach out to them on LinkedIn. It's not just me, him. There's so many seniors that you can get. If you go to CSUSB alumni, you're gonna get so many seniors. उनसे बात करो. Telling him or anyone to go look at Castle Park, they will not acknowledge that. I cannot just go to Castle Park and be like, hey, do you have a room available there? They'll be like, तुम homeless हो क्या मतलब? There's a website for everything. It's not that hard for you to get a place in the US. It's just that you have to do your research.
Yeah, and also the thing is that in US there's a process for everything. You just can't go and knock their office and say, hey, do you have room available? I want to room. I want this. I want that. No, you can't do that, bro. If you have Google has answers to everything. You just have to Google. For example, this is a simple example that I'll give you. If you want to come to CSUSB, what you'll do? You'll go to Google. You'll type apartments or single rooms available near CSUSB. It will give you in different options. You'll have a lot of options there. You can just choose and see what is closest to the university, if you can afford it or not. Based on that selection criteria, then you talk to your seniors. Don't just go blatantly to seniors like, hey, can you go to Castle Park? Can you go to Broadview? Can you look this for us? Can you look us for that? No, you don't have to do those things. Do your research, select an area, select an apartment or select a place where you want to live. If that matches your budget, then go to the seniors. Like he said, you can approach on LinkedIn. You can even do a personal DM on Instagram or like wherever you find your seniors, right? So you can do that. You can reach out to them, and then
now very important thing that let's say if you don't get a place to stay, you can always book an Airbnb. Now a mistake that every student does, most of the students do this, is that classes अगर मेरे January 21st को start कर रहे हैं, I'll come to the US on 15th or 16th. I'll have 4 days. I'm fine with it. No, if you don't have a place to stay, don't do that mistake. Come here for like let's say 2 weeks before, prior to your classes start. Get an Airbnb. It's going to be a little expensive, but that is fine. If you don't get a house, don't stress over it. Don't. I've had so many people doing stupid things. They call me. I get calls at 3 in the morning.
Yeah, I know. I mean, this guy went to pick people from students from LAX airport, which is almost like an hour and a half away from where we are staying right now. People have unreal requests like you can't just call someone at 3 in the morning and say, hey, we are stuck at the airport, how do we come to CSUSB, how do we come? And then this guy had to give accommodation to people in his house for time being, which is not even his house.
So don't do that mistake. Talk to your seniors. I'm going to repeat the websites again. Apartments.com. Near CSUSB, I'm going to say there's the Glen. That's a very good apartment. There's Broadview. There's Castle Park, there's 1660.
Yeah.
These are all very good. Sunrise apartments.
Sunrise as well, yeah.
So there's a lot of apartments. But in general, if you're moving to the US and you want to know where to go, apartments.com, go to Yorkit, meet other peers that are going to the US or the same university. Shiksha.com is another website, and LinkedIn. Reach out to your seniors and you should be fine.
And please don't make requests to your seniors like, hey, can you keep me at your place for 2 days, 3 days, 1 week until we get a room or until we get a place. See, these things are very tough for even the seniors because they are not having their own houses, because they are living as a tenant in someone else's house. So it's very tough to hide people or to even give accommodation to someone in the seniors' houses. So please, I request everyone to not make those unreal requests to your seniors, because you will also be seniors in some point, a year down or 2 years down. You will also be seniors and you will also get frustrated or irritated with those unreal requests. So please, I suggest everyone to do their research, talk to their seniors. As he said, you can do Airbnb. See, the cost of having Airbnb for a week or two is, comparatively, it's costly. Not costly, it's average, but it's worth, because you don't have to be dependent on anyone, to give you accommodation.
I think that should answer most of the questions on how to get accommodation, because January mein bhi intake ho raha hai.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot of requests, so we thought we'll just make a short video and answer that question on how to get your own place. If you don't worry about it. Remember, there's always Airbnb. Ye mat karo. Comment on any other questions that you have and should be on. You're good.
और ऐसा गलत क्वेश्चन पूछना, मारूंगा केक को। सब तो बता दिया अभी, तो अब ऐसे गलत क्वेश्चन मत पूछो यार। एक ने तो मेरे को क्वेश्चन पूछा था कि हाउ कैन आई गेट इंटरनेशनल ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस इन द यूएस, मैंने उसको ब्लॉक कर दिया। कट।